It's a great honor to have Deputy Ambassador from Pakistan, Mr.
Sheik, Rizwan Saeed Sheikh.
How are ya?
I'm good. It's good to be here.
Very nice seeing you here representing your country at the first 2018 Asia Business Summit. What do you think are the opportunities from this summit for your country?
Certainly. Let me start by congratulating the organizers first for having this event and then having us here. Asia certainly is the engine of the world's growth because 50% of the entire global growth comes from Asia. So it is important to have interaction between Asia and the world's top economy, which is United States. We are really pleased to be here in Kansas, and this year we are observers. We are participating country. We are observers, keen observers, because next year we will be the country of honor, as China is this year at this summit. So Pakistan looks forward to working with the city of Kansas, actually with the twin states of Missouri and Kansas, during the intervening period, to have a foundation of our business and economic relations, because we are the world's fifth largest country in terms of population. We are the world's largest growing retail economy market, and then we are at the mouth of the at least 1/5 of the world's population, actually more. So Pakistan, with its low cost of labor, with its tremendous resources, which are both natural, mineral, otherwise economic, the infrastructure that we have put in place, the energy deficit that we have overcome, a lot to offer to the world. And this is perhaps the right sense of timing, that we believe during the intervening period we will be able to enhance relations between Kansas, Missouri and Pakistan. We have already invited the governor to visit Pakistan before we have the country of honor thing next year, and we look forward to building this relationship with care, with convergence of views, with dedication, and with congeniality every step of the way.
As you mentioned that this year the hosting country is China, the theme is One Road, One Belt. And your country is part of that initiative, but United States is not. So I would like to ask you, do you think there's opportunities for U.S. businesses can take the advantage of this initiative, or its network?
No, I think there is certainly opportunity. Nobody can deny that there is no opportunity for the United States in that. Maybe there are certain concerns which are, I'm sure, minor. Maybe there are some political issues, but the very fact that the Belt Road Initiative covers 60 plus countries with which the US is already doing a lot of business. So there is no reason for the United States not to be part of it. They are already indirectly part of it, but being directly part of this initiative and benefiting from the connectivity opportunities, benefiting from the networking opportunities, benefiting from the business enhancement opportunities that Belt Road Initiative brings is certainly on the cards for United States. Let me give you one precise, concise, specific example, that Pak-China Economic Corridor is a part of the Belt Road Initiative. It starts towards the south. The initiative, the Belt Road Initiative coverage area starts from Pakistan. So it is 2,000 kilometers of roads from China to Gwadar, which reduces the distance to the Chinese market by 75%. It was 8,000 kilometers previously if you go through Malacca Straits towards all the way to China, and now through Gwadar it is 2,000 kilometers. The first part of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor has been completed, which have been mostly energy and infrastructure projects. And believe you me, that while it is named as China-Pakistan Economic Corridors, 95% of the energy projects that have been installed, the production is on the verge of commencement. It is GE turbines. So the economics, the corporate side of things, the profit motive has its own way. It finds its way. Corporate America is going in a big way as part of the China-Pakistan economic opportunities, and it is almost 80 plus companies over the past 6 months have registered with Securities and Exchange Corporation of Pakistan to form part of this initiative. So I'm sure that there are opportunities for United States and corporate America, United States businessmen, small, medium, and small and medium enterprises in cities like Kansas are going to find that way.
So there are American businesses already benefit from this initiative. So here I'd like to ask you, do you have any advice for the people in the United States that are still concerned about this initiative?
Well, it is ultimately, if you look at it, it is a connectivity, networking, and opportunities enhancement initiative. So opportunities have no boundaries. It's not that, if China-Pakistan economic corridor, for instance, is there, that only China and Pakistan can benefit from it. The road is there to, benefit everybody who wants to reach China with its goods and products. So it is United States, it is perhaps West Asia, it is the Gulf region, it is the broader South Asian region that stands to benefit from it. And any commerce and trade that takes place in this region, whether it is bilateral between one of the countries with the United States or multilateral in terms of trade integration, etc., United States stands to benefit from it. And I am sure they are going to realize it sooner than later. As I have told you already, regardless of what may be part of the thought processes, corporate America is moving there because they see the profit motive. They see if China, being the most business savvy nation in the world, is investing to the tune of $64 billion in Pakistan, there is money to be made, certainly.
There is possibility of trade war between US and China. What is your view on that? Do you think if that's happened, it's going to affect your country too?
Well, I'm not sure if it will affect my country, because my country, for one, has been the country that introduced China and United States way back in 70s. We provided them with the diplomatic corridor back in those days. Now we are again providing them an economic corridor if they want to do business. So our country has always been finding it convenient and important to make these two largest economies in the world today sit together. We have good relations with the United States, 7 decades long. We have the best relations with China. So that, it's a friendship that has stood the test of time. So we would warn, perhaps we would like to warn both countries against any trade war. We would rather want them to cooperate in enhancement of international trade opportunities, international economic opportunities, and China-Pakistan economic corridor could be a starting point. We were the diplomatic corridor in 70s, we are in the economic corridor in 2000s.
Do you think that would affect the global economy if that happens?
Certainly, it would carry a negative effect for global economy if that happens, because free trade with restrictive measures against each other, if countries are, throwing restrictive measures to trade with other countries, it is going to affect the global economy, which certainly should stand for a free trade and open trade and opening up of borders for trade and economic opportunities to be enhanced for the benefit of people of the globe.
Any advice on preventing this happening?
Well, I think the two countries are at the highest level of leadership in contact. And this frequency of contact and the kind of successes that they have seen lately by working together on issues like North Korea would certainly propel them in the right direction. And they should continue on that road.
Thank you so much for your insights.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the stay here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.